tiny cells. These were the tools of a government that controlled through fear, using pain to show its power. This horror wasn't kept secret. Terror spread across the country, with hundreds of secret centers everywhere, many hidden in plain sight. The map of the nation was redrawn with points of pain, making any place a dangerous spot. Outside the torture was the uncertainty. Families looked for answers that never came, going from one government office to another, where everything was denied. This endless search, filled with worry, became a symbol of quiet resistance. Fear made everyone silent. The quiet in society was part of the system of control, made stronger by the certainty that no one would be punished. Knowing that the people who did these things were free fueled the fear and showed the government's total power. In this atmosphere, justice was gone. Being suspected was already a death sentence, with no need for proof. With no bodies and no explanations, the silence spoke for itself, a quiet sign of the government's cruelty. Remembering is an act of standing up. Just as we keep the memory of that time alive, we need to support serious historical content that investigates, teaches, and honors the victims, making sure their stories are never silenced again. While terror ruled, voices dared to shout. The mothers of the Plaza de Mayo faced tanks with only white scarves. Journalists, artists, and young activists fought in secret. A whole society was tested, fear or courage, small voices that wouldn't be quieted. Resistance took secret forms. They faced tanks with only white scarves on their heads. Courage in silence. In 1982, the ruling group tried to distract the country with a war outside its borders, the Falkland Islands, a desperate try to save a government that was already falling apart from the inside. Hope and fear mixed together in homes. The embarrassing loss sped up the fall of the dictatorship. The generals thought they could take islands, but they lost the country. The generals thought they could take islands, but they lost the country. The ruling group lost its power. (1983) Alfonso takes over. The ruling groups are put on trial. The truth started to be written, but the shared wound remains. The dictatorship left scars on memory, culture, and families. Remembering is an act of justice. Never forgetting is the only way to make sure it doesn't happen again. This video is supported by Brand X, which believes